Boom.
Drop my phone again. Second time I've done that. It's not a gimmick, it's a genuine mistake. Quick shit vid. What's good, everybody? Has snow affected thee? I don't mind a bit of snow. It's better than rain, to be fair. Rain just soaks you. Snow, there's something a bit more novel about the snow. Everybody says, yeah, but then it turns to slush. I know, but I don't even mind that, so I'm all in, really. Friday feeling, what we're saying. Big game tomorrow, Hjaj against Brighton. I think every team in this league is beatable, evidently. But it's obviously going to be tough. But I don't think Brighton are just Brighton, aren't they? Who cares? So they're having a good season, in good form. It's no different to any other club. They're not a top side. I'm not saying that we're guaranteed the points, because we are certainly not guaranteed the points. We can't pick up a point for, other than, I'm going to say like a driving offence, but that's a shit joke. Anyway, so Gus Poyet's been banging on about the fact that we sold Phillips at the perfect time, which, to be fair, I think is a good shout in it. Calvin Phillips obviously went to Man City last year, got a decent amount of money for him, probably could have pushed for more, but I think that agreement were long sorted. To be honest, I think it was sorted the year before. If I'm brutally honest, I think we've got a bit of a relationship with Man City for some reason. Like we've got a couple of their youngsters, didn't we, and stuff. I think we might be friends with them, friends with the good side. So yeah, did we sell Phillips at the right time? I would have to suggest yes, due to the fact his career has, with the greatest respect, collapsed, like fallen away a bit, and he's not played hardly any minutes. Speaking of minutes, Llorente made his full sick note appearance, made his full debut appearance for Roma other night. Lasted 45 minutes, injured. He's fucking been dragged off. He actually went through a patch with us, didn't he, before he started getting actually dropped for not being injured and just being shit. He got dropped. When he came to us, he was like, he looked mint, and then he kept getting injured, and everybody were like, we need him back, he's injured, he's good though, but he's just injury prone. Now he's gone to Rome. I think it's obviously change of climate. Knees have gone, thighs gone, abs have gone, arms have gone, elbows, it's a lot in it, so I don't think he's... It must be horrendous, because he's obviously... I know he gets a bit of shit now, because he did fall away a bit this season and last, but I did think he was good when he first came, and we did need a player like that. It was quite an exciting signing, really, but yeah, sick note's back in full-fledged. The Rangers managers come out about that Ryan Kent, that winger that we've been banging on about for the best part of 19 years. Saying that he's going to have a lot of options. But that actually suggests that he is on the way out. So he might be looking to get out himself at this point. But a lot of people are saying that we don't need him, and I sort of agree. If he's another winger, we don't need him. My mate says he's really good, to be fair. My mate's a Rangers fan as well as a Leeds fan. I don't really know why. Something to do with a bar in Benidorm or some shit, Ibrox bar or something. I don't know. Not Benidorm, Tenerife. I don't know whether that's why or sometimes, I don't know. It's hard to listen to at best of times. And then when and if the 49ers take over, Victor ORTA is apparently the first out, which will be music to a lot of people's ears on this channel and elsewhere on the Twitter mob. Because, it ain't my fucking job to get them players, is it? It ain't my fucking job. I'm a primary school teacher. It's his job to get them players. Like, well, yeah, I suppose it is. It's just a pretty hard thing to do. It. Yeah, well, fucking get online, get abroad and fucking find them. Get on that fucking plane and find them, pal. Like, yeah, could do. So now we'll have somebody else to blame when we can't bring a plethora of the best talent and the world's best players to the club while in a relegation battle. Which is always, like I would always say, was an easy thing to do, really. Zinedine, you fancy it? It's like fucking Sunday morning job where it's like, you wouldn't do us a favour, would you? Like, oh, wow, what's up? Like, oh, running a bit low on players. Like, all right, yeah, I'll come and... Yeah, like, yeah, we're playing top at league, don't lost a game all season. And you're like, all right, nice one, yeah. Looking forward to that. I'll come down for that fucking paggering. Like, can't wait. I've just been listening to Gracia's interview, and I quite like how reserved he is about like everything really. But something's afoot, something's a bit fishy. So, but before I get into that, he's not really said a lot about Bamford's injury, Sinisterra's injury, and Rodrigo and stuff. So I don't really know whether he's the back or not, which I don't mind him doing. Like, it's also a bit exciting on the day, so you know, because it got a bit predictable, didn't it, with the previous managers, where it's a bit like you sort of know who's playing, and like Bielsa would always say who was injured and stuff, so you sort of knew that they were out, and then you could work it out from there. But he did mention that Nonto might be an option through middle. He said that he does believe that Rutter's best position is with a 2. But yeah, there's something going on, something afoot in the backroom staff, I believe, because he got asked about it. So there's that Chris Armas guy, that fella, and he sort of said about him, this guy asked him whether he's bringing more backroom staff in, and he said, no, there's enough here. But then they asked him about Chris Armas and like what's going on, and he didn't really say it. He just says, oh, maybe the club can answer that better, which is a bit like, so yeah, I think there's something not quite right. And then obviously with the previous video, I said that there's a bit of a stink coming out of Ellen Road. So what do you reckon to that? What are your thoughts on that? I think he's maybe just going in, kicking up a storm and been like, you know, trying to separate the wheat from the chaff and getting the job done. You stay till the job's done. So yeah, boosh, big game tomorrow. Let's have it. I'm feeling good about it. And I don't know why, but it'll all come crashing down. Snow is falling.
The way they've been, the results they've had, 1 defeat in 13. I've got Muppets from Leeds talking about pressures on us and Bamford and Forshaw and a couple of others, and it's over to you and this, that and the other. They got beat 7 times since Christmas. We've been beaten once. We've set it up from Christmas to be in the race.
Boom.